You're doing the whole what horsepower can I?
Yeah. I can't really run much else.
See, I think the tractor's 155,
Actually, I
if
can do
memory serves
that.
me correctly.
Oh, that's gone, mate.
Oh, have you got rid of the little Massey?
Yeah.
Bloody hell. It didn't last long, did it? I'm keeping hold of mine for now because I have a very specific job I know it would be good for, but
Oh, it's been replaced by a Massey.
but I do already own a second tractor. And she's quite pretty.
Hmm. I'm just gonna do that for now. I know it's not gonna really. I'm keeping myself in. Trying to keep myself in.
Money.
Because I need to. I mean, mine's only a small tractor.
I'll tell you, when I went through the used, there was a New Holland T7.
Yeah, I had a look through the. I have had a look through the used, and it's not.
There was a rather nice Lamborghini up the top there. But yeah,
Yeah, but we
and you.
must have different because obviously there was a class. I had a class bloody Terra track.
No, we should have the same. Yeah, I've got the Class Terra track. Next, that's the Conveyal 1690. We get the same list.
Oh right, okay, and
There's a
then
John Deere 7R a
7R.
bit further down. Then you've got another Terra track. Then a big massive case thing.
Yeah.
Then another big massive case thing. A Fendt tract.
Mm.
A Massey 6700. A quad track John Deere. And then I was looking, there's a Lamborghini Match quite close to the end. Oh, I can see you sold your low loader as well?
Yeah. For
I can
now.
see when you do multiplayer, anything you sell appears on the used vehicle list.
Yeah. Yeah, I sold the.
No, I've got a specific job for the low loader, so that's why I'm keeping it.
I'm not really too fussed about that at the minute. Um. Crap, we didn't.
What's that? Oh crap, we didn't what?
I was about
What's
to
the fuck?
say, did we set up any used vehicle and any like forklift or stuff at the shop?
Nope, that's one of the reasons why your starting tractor had a front arm on it.
Yeah, it's fine.
I didn't think about that, I'll be honest with you, and that probably maybe I was lad later, but literally I was thinking, well, we're giving you a tractor with a front loader. I'm going to guess by that he's onto pre-seeding folks, and therefore he's trying to buy seed.
Yes, I am on to reseeding.
It shows he's doing it a slightly different way to the way I'm doing things right now. Which I like. This is where we're going to get some interesting here. We're going to see some of the different ways that me and you would work these things. You know, I've set off with sort of specific idea in mind of what I'm doing.
Yeah, the moment like I say, until I have a plan. I have a plan what I'm doing now, but I'm sort of winging it as I go along. I have a plan for later if I get into bigger money.
Well, hopefully you will be ideally see you do, mate.
Well, I could have had a bit bigger money then, but I just...
Don't forget loans are an option.
I'm not going into a loan straight away.
I'm just saying, I nearly put it in. I've got a very different loan system on downloading now, which actually makes things a lot more interesting. It's a more realistic bank. Basically, you've got to take out a loan. You put down how much you want to borrow and how long you want to pay it off. It calculates interest on that and then gives you a monthly payment. So unlike the FS loan system where you never actually pay the loan off, at least with that one, it is paying down the loan. It's like a real... Basically, it works in the same way that real life loans do.
Oh, right, okay.
Like, I had one another series where I took out a loan. I think I took out so much over 2 years.
Yeah.
And it was going to cost me 11 grand a month. Now, I knew that amount of money was coming out of my bank account every month, so I knew I needed to make sure I was making money.
Hmm.
That's the other thing, obviously, with farms, with the system in this one, you can just take a loan out and never pay it back.
Yeah. Which...
Like I say, I will say now, when we come to finish this series, all loans will be paid back before you get a total money. So if you do owe money right at the end, and if you don't have enough to pay it all back, you're not selling machinery, then, well, you might actually finish on a negative number.
Oh, yeah.
But that system, I like. Actually, I did think about that, but I'm not sure if it's multiplayer compatible or not. I'd have to check.
Yeah, you'd have to check that one.
But it's on in-game mod hub. It's not an external. He's got me curious now as to what he's bought, but I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna do it like that. Tempting as it is.
That goes on there. That goes on there. Do that a minute. Do that. Do that. Do that. That. Didn't want to use this so early. Needs must.
He's not using Plan G, is he, folks?
How much would it? Stop before you start anything. Stop that, you. Okay. Why are you doing that?
Because he wants to be awkward.
He has been very awkward. Thank you. Where's that? Um, if I wanted to, I mean
You
that's
wanted to what?
cheap. That's cheap, but they're sodding. They're round. They're round.
He's looking at balers.
Don't like round. That's a round one and all. It's cheap, but it's a round one. Ooh, is that
I
it?
love it. I'm pretty sure I know what you're thinking right now. And I love that this kind of system we're playing brings you that thought. That you're even thinking, right, let's get the straw off that field because you know it's worth money.
Yeah, what the hell? That's, no, it's just, yeah. Freaking forage wagon. Where's the forage wagon option? Seriously, there's no, it's a no, nothing. Absolutely shit all in this one. Don't really want to buy, I don't want to buy new.
I will say, by the way, if there's any mods you think you want to add, let us know. We can always add stuff as we're going along.
Yeah,
I'm not against that.
no, I'm not against that idea either.
I set us basically a lot of what I set us off with is just what was on the server from our previous series.
Yeah,
All I added in was the stuff that we start, basically all the stuff we started with, all the massy stuff,
yeah.
just because I like that equipment, even though you've immediately gone and sold it. Well, you don't even have sold your harvester.
I sold the starting tractor
Yeah, and the low loader.
and the low loader, but the tractor it got replaced with is still under the same brand. I basically did an upgrade.
Fair enough.
So what have you got? You've got Massey Ferguson what?
I've got the starting Massey Ferguson. I think it's a 5470.
Yeah, whereas I've got the 6S 180.
All right.
So like I say, I've still kept it on Massey Ferguson brand.
But like I say, I then got a second-hand New Holland T7,
Yeah.
which is quite a bit bigger and quite a bit more powerful.
Yeah.
Because I had some particular machinery in mind that that little Massey wasn't just quite able to
Hmm.
manage.
They're all round balers, but the rest of them are too powerful for my tractor to do. That's a friggin' wrapper and all. Don't want a wrapper. I know it wouldn't wrap it, but. Eh,
4 o'clock in the afternoon, time's rolling on.
I know time's rolling on. Which is a bit of an issue.
Well, it isn't, because as you say, nothing's going to wither or spoil.
Uh, is it just us that gotta sleep? If we have an active cosplay course running, is that allowed to
I
continue or does that have to stop?
No, that can continue because they don't. It's not like they move at super speed, is it?
No.
You know what I mean? So I'm happy to say they continue. Of course, anybody watching this, if you think we're being too easy, let us know what you think of these sides. If you've got any rules you think would be fun to go by, I'm always willing to listen. But yeah, I personally would say you're allowed to let them keep going.
Hmm. What do you mean blocked by an object? For Christ's sake!
Is that object you?
Yeah, bloody tree. Um. Okay. I know I'll make this back. Quite easily. Okay. So, if I now go into... If I even remember where the hell it is...
That's it, I mean, using pieces of equipment having useful car. I've got to remember exactly how they control.
I actually need to check that before I think about that.
This is something I can help you with. I just want to give away trade secrets.
What? Sorry, I can actually look on the list, can't I? Well, that's not going to help me though, is it? Do we have a... No, we don't.
Do we
Okay.
have a what?
I was looking for a certain type of production building. And I wanted
Okay.
to know if we had one, and we actually don't. So... What I am going to do as well... I'm going to try this. Got to remember how to do this first, of course. Okay. And... See, I'm not bothered about making a farm yard as such
Certainly not yet, anyway.
yet. Okay. You're having real issues trying to do this, aren't you?
You're aiming that at the AI.
Cosplay. I know what it is. Now.
You're trying to get like your baby to my feet. He's never really enjoyed that.
It's not that that's causing the issue. I was trying to get it to redo one of the reseed, but it's got the it keeps having issues with the hitbox of the trees because of the front loader was on the tractor.
Alright.
So I just realised one thing as well.
What's that?
Sodding cedar I bought. Tractor's struggling a little bit.
You're around the upper limit of your horsepower.
Not horsepower.
Weight.
Wait.
Have you got a front weight on the tractor? Will that help?
I've got one.
Have you not got the ability to attach one?
Why is that now not starting? Why
Did
is
you
that?
not? Tell you what, folks, I'll be watching this video of his back just to see what's going on right now. I do occasionally sit down and really watch one of these. I find it's good to sit and try and work on my style. I do occasionally sit back and watch some of our stuff. Just, I'm not the biggest fan of watching stuff I'm being in, just a personal. You find that with a lot of people, to be honest. They never like, actors don't like watching stuff they're in. But I do find that it's good occasion to watch some of ours, just to see what it's like from the outside, what I need to improve on. And before anybody chimes in with everything, I know, don't worry. You know, the two old men from the show. Hey, that wasn't half bad. You're right, it was all bad.
Yeah. What are you doing to me, game? Okay. I know what's going wrong. Oh, now because of the tractors. Why is my tractor now not going over 7 miles an hour? Oh, come on. Attach back up. Don't you just love it when things don't attach back up? Stay here. Back to the shop I go.
Funny, we're both doing the exact same thing at this moment.
Did that mod go in?
Which one?
Cultivator mod.
Once
Wow.
again, we ran it at Silver Run, so I'm pretty sure it has.
Okay. Just
If you remember
curious.
right, we definitely had it. Someone's treating themselves to a John Deere. I wonder who that could be.
Guess you're at the shop.
I'm just going to go pick something up myself.
Why can't I find the bloody piece of equipment I want?
Well, what are you looking for? I might be able to help you with that.
Ah, I found them now. Yeah, I was looking for cultivators.
Alright. Christ, I was just about to pull up to my machine and yours just appeared next to it.
I'll get it out of your way now. Got some bale equipment, have you? Wrapping equipment.
Aye.
The question is...
Getting that out of there. I know that shop, the fact they spawn sideways like that's a little bit of an arse, really.
Yeah.
Especially the one time I've messed with this map, I think I bought the biggest header, and you literally couldn't get the hamster on the front of it to drag it out, because it was right up against the fence.
Just realised they're putting beacons up on this thing. Oh well. Wasn't
To be
in
fair,
the rules.
I think it's that one that has the really shit little LED beacons anyway.
Oh yeah, it does, because I can see it reflecting off the...
Yeah, they're terrible. You can barely see them at the best of times.
I can see it reflecting off the building then. So David's probably making more progress than me at this point.
It's way too early to start thinking things like that. Where you went the first day, it's a million miles from where we ended the last day.
That's a problem. Yeah, but we said we were going to run it till 9 anyways, but we might not get to that point at this point.
Yeah, we will. The way time's going, definitely. If we end up running slightly later than we could, I'm willing to let it run.
I have an idea.
I've got a plan. Doodle-doo.
I do now. And if anybody hasn't seen the stage, will they even get that reference?
Possibly not, but I'm kind of glad you did. Because I do get that that's a rather obscure one I'm throwing out there.
It is an obscure reference. Oh well, actually not just the stage show. If you haven't listened to the album, well, I imagine it's well known. But if it's
Yeah.
not,
Well, it's War of the
answers.
Worlds.
I was about to say, comment what you think it might have been.
Yeah, we'll give you 4. Yeah. War of the Worlds. One of our personal favourite of mine.
Brave New World.
Yeah.
Beginning of Brave New World.
Yeah. I've got a plan. Dun, dun.
I thought Thunder Show was one of your favourites.
No, I meant the thing in general. Yeah, Thunderchild is brilliant.
I never got a chance to see the Leon. Now we're going off on a tangent anyways again. Never got the chance to actually see the...
I think you'll get a chance yet, because I think it's one of the things they're going to keep doing it because it keeps filling arenas and churning out money.
Well, they've also got that stupid thing in London, haven't they?
Oh yeah, that live experience thing.
I don't think I fancy it.
I've no idea what to even sort of think from it. I've not.
I think it's more... It's a bit...
Is it almost like escape rooms?
No. I think it's like an experience where you're going through the story of it yourself,
Right.
but I think it has like live actors in it as well, and yeah, you don't know how good that's going to be. I shouldn't actually slag off live actors, should I? Because I used to be one. When I was a scare actor, you class yourself as... Well, when you class as a scare actor, you class yourself as a live actor and all.
Well, you are.
Yeah. But... I don't know... If they had the right people in the roles, then it would work, I feel.
That's it. One thing that made the stage show good was they actually had a really good cast.
Who did they have when you went to see?
Now you're asking. We had Justin Hawkins doing his own roles, which was brilliant.
Justin
Despite his
Hawkins.
age.
Justin
Justin Hawkins,
Hayward.
Haywood, yeah, Hawkins is dance, yeah. Can you tell I'm a bit tight?
Yeah. I went to see, yeah, there was Justin Hayward, there was also, when I saw it was Chris Thompson. This was before it was this was when it was still Richard Burton.
Yeah.
There was a guy... Who the hell did we have? Can't even remember who the hell I had for the Parson. And I can't remember who I had for the artilleryman either.
The artilleryman was somebody from Blur or something like that when I saw it.
And I can't remember who did Beth either. The Parson's wife.
Yeah, I know you.
Yeah, I was just making that point for anybody that might not understand, because you might have actually thought I was talking about. I was waiting for a bit of a wisecrack from you, to be honest. Oh,
What about?
bollocks!
He's made a big mistake.
Can you come to my location?
You managed to put a tractor in the river?
Yep. Can I?
Let me come and have a look.
It ain't getting out of there.
Were you driving it or was the AI at the time?
Me. I didn't realise the banking was that close.
Is there any easy way for me to teleport to you? Oh, that screen there isn't. There's a barge.
There's a barge.
There's a barge that's gone past.
Okay, we're not synced. We can't be synced.
Well, I'll tell you what, mate, your tractor certainly is.
Yeah, I know. Are you on about under the bridge? I see
Yeah.
a boat down there.
Yeah, that's there now. It was just where I come running across from.
Yeah, I'm not getting out of there. Am I?
Hmm. Now, do we make him reset it as punishment, or do we let him just drag it out with super strength? I say we make you reset it.
Well, won't that reset my cultivator?
You probably have to reset that as well.
Okay.
I was thinking, if the AI had done it, I'd let you drag it out.
I did it.
Because you did it, I think a small punishment is not
Okay.
unreasonable. Does that sound? And I'm honestly saying I
Has
would
the
apply those.
cultivator, has the cultivator stayed or is it gone?
The cultivator must have stayed. You'll have to reset that separately, unless you think you can finagle that out without
Not a chance.
drowning another tractor. There, they've both reset to the shop. Does that seem fair to you? That if the AI does it, I'll let you super strength it.
Yep.
If you've done it,
You have to reset. Under
now,
agreement, of course.
yeah. Now, bear in mind, if it's something like a loaded trailer, you would lose the content if you reset it.
Yes, I know.
So there's a little bit of a punish. It's a bit of a slap on the wrist if you've done something silly.
Yeah, I didn't expect the banking to be that close, and I didn't expect that drop off that banking either.
The funny thing is, I've got field by the river as well, but I've not got that close to the edge of it.
No. So how did you manage to spawn over then?
I teleported. There's a sell point the other side of the river to you.
Oh right.
The Meg. Shut up,
Meg.
Meg.
Yeah.
Because I can't teleport into your machinery. It's your machinery.
Yeah, I know.
But I was looking, and like I say, luckily there was. What I would have done otherwise, I would probably just. I'll be honest, I will say now, we do have EasyJet installed, even though we're not using it. I would probably just like super speed ran myself to get over to you. But when I saw that Meg was there, I thought, well, I can easily nip across from there.
Yeah. That's really annoying. Is that
Well, you could have. That would worry me more with the AI. I know you're not going to make that mistake twice. But once you have AI working in that field,
yeah.
you're going to have to keep an eye on them on that. You probably have to do that edge yourself first.
Yeah.
Luckily, my field has a tree line between me and the drop into the river.
One thing I will say as well, at the moment, whether they've improved the servers, what's your ping like? Apart from
19 to 20?
Yeah.
19 to 22.
Yeah, my ping's like 22 at max, but...
Yeah, it's often knocking around 16, 17. It's nice.
But is that because we've got...
Not a lot of stuff on the map.
Not a lot of stuff right now?
Yeah, but it's a mod map, so there's going to be a lot of that involved. Maybe we've just got a really good server at the moment.
Yeah.
Plus there's the fact that, once again, when we play with the third, the fact that he's along... Us two aren't that far apart geographically. He's a lot further distance.
Yeah.
So maybe the fact, because we've both probably got a similar line.
Well, no, because technically he would be closer to the server.
I was thinking, I don't know where the servers are for this company.
Yeah, no, he would be technically closer to the server than we are. But he gets shipping.
But either way, this is 4 net players from using an advancing server. We've had this one for a while now, and we found it very good.
We've had it since
the Silver Run series started.
Yeah.
That was the first series we did on it.
Well, that was when when
when
Epic.
Platinum Expansion came out.
Yes, that was last
But
year.
the big advantage to us has been that the host doesn't have to be on. Like usually, Chris would always host in the past, being the main recorder. He gets the better connection. That's how it's always been. I have no problem with that. But that did mean that he had to be online to use the map. Like when he went away earlier on this year, I did a couple of supplemental episodes on Silver, and you've probably seen them on the channel.
Yeah.
I could do that because it was on a server. I didn't need his machine to be on.
No.
In order to access.
We've had the benefits, and it's like the ping. Okay, there was a little. Originally there was a little bit of issues for me when we originally got the server, but that was, we figured out that was to do with some of my internal equipment of internet. So things had been sorted, and apart from tonight there was that little bit of a high ping rate then, before, with something going a bit weird.
I've noticed I get a stutter every time you buy a piece of machine and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I do when you do.
Only for a microsecond.
Yeah.
Nothing.
It's just, yeah, but it's just the server just figuring
Figuring out what we're doing.
What the hell you've just done, basically. That's all that is. That's just the server thinking, well, what have you just done?
Excuse me.
But other than that, we've had no problems. It's what we pay for.
Every now and then is when I have to reset my login for some reason.
That was due the reset of that login. They changed something on their website. That was all that was.
Yeah.
Because they changed something slightly, it just knocked you off. But it was a 2-minute.
But mine's weird anyway. My account's got some oddball things with it on their site. Always has done. Basically, if I can log into their site, no problem. I get a login, I have my username, everything. If I click anything like account, it puts me back to the homepage of the website.
That could be just a website.
Yeah. Obviously my account works, I can log in, I'm logged in as admin on the server right now, so all of that works.
Yeah, so am I.
I was just making the point that I have no problem with the game, it's just something to do with their website, just doesn't like my login, but it's not causing me enough issues that I feel the need to start trying to chase it.
Yeah.
Because that's what, when I couldn't log in, I was trying to see, because I was trying to go into account to see if it listed me as having this server. I know I haven't bought it, you have, but I thought it might have listed it for me, that I could at least have checked. So I think the first time I had login issues, they changed the address you used to log in by, hadn't they?
Yeah.
So my shortcut was out of date.
Yeah.
I wondered if that had happened again, but I needed to wait for you to come back because you had the ability to check these things.
Yes, but if you'd have told me even if I was away.
If I had, until I'd started thinking about doing this, I hadn't looked at it.
Yeah, no.
I'll be honest with you.
Well, the server was shut off anyways. I think if nobody's used it for a little bit, I think it shuts it down. They shut it down. They don't terminate the server because we're paying for it.
Yeah,
they just switch it off, which is fair enough.
Yeah, it's fair enough. It's saving bandwidth for the ones that are running and operating.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I have no problem with that at all.
No. So that's what it does, and I think upon them doing whatever they did when they changed something, then it kind of messed up with people's. Because, like I said, we've never missed a payment because it's been cheap.
Yeah, it's £6 a month, something like that, just over.
It cost me €13 because you're paying in euros.
Yeah, but the pay exchange rate's been really in our favour lately as well, hasn't
Yeah,
it? So
I know it has.
the exchange rate's been really good for us for stuff like that.
Yep. But it works out less than a tenner a month. Less than a tenner a month.
To me, it's worth it. Just for that freedom, and the fact that we can use it for so many different things as well.
But it's not
I mean,
just...
you've run other games on it, haven't you?
Yeah. We don't have to just run Farm Sim on it. We could run, if we wanted to, we could run a Euro Truck Simulator too, or an American Truck server on here.
Yeah. Ooh, we're getting only a couple of hours to go now. And a bit late in the day around here.
Yeah, but it's looking good.
It's timing nicely, it's going to time.
I'm not going to get this done, but...
I'm not going to get, but then again, what I'm doing here wouldn't have finished there anyway, but I'm hoping to at least get the job tidy today.
Yeah. Because of me sinking?
That's one way of putting it.
Well, yeah, it's true. Because of me sinking, I'm not gonna be able to get it what I wanted to get done finished. Because I have a plan. I think at the moment, looking at this, just because we had a late set off, which is my fault entirely.
Apparently I was a little bit later back as well.
I think at this moment ×5 is right.
Yeah.
Well, we said 9 for the first, but yeah. It's gonna, normally we're gonna go till, what, 8 PM for a day?
Yeah.
But just because we didn't have a full day to work with.
By the time I'd set this server up when we were doing that and everything, we'd lost about a day.
Yeah, so... Yeah, but we haven't...
Because I'd logged in on the first day, because I'd pre-set up when we set up and we had that, then all the stuff part together.
You did.
I'd done that beforehand. I wanted a nice, simple setup for us. I thought that looked...
Yeah, but I remember when we logged in tonight, we'd lost a bit of time. That's why I extended the first night to 9. Just because of that reason. At least we have the old light model still, which basically increases light range of the tractors. Which comes in handy. You've still got items in the shop that you'll need to collect at some point.
I don't think I do.
No, they're my... Oh no, they're my items then. Shit!
I was going to say, I don't know.
Damn it, they're my items.
I only have one item on lease and I'm literally got it attached to the back of my tractor as we speak.
Oh, fair enough, they're my items then. Bollocks. Okay, I need to collect them. That'll be next time.
Well, no, you've got an hour and a bit, yeah.
Yeah. Depends if I can get this done.
And this thing's a little bit more of an ass to use than I was anticipating. Anyway, watching my street now. I have played this game before, I swear.
You messing with a front bail grabber by any chance? The blue thing.
The blue thing.
The thing you had on the front of the tractor when you left.
No, I've got the hang of that. No, this is something else.
You didn't buy a bloody gold wheel thing, did you?
No, not yet.
Not one of the big blue things that you can wrap with. But that only goes in, that's the thing that's...
The problem with that isn't it's a great system.
It's static, but it's loose material.
No, the good wheel balers as well have... They're not bad, but they only use like it's the smallest bale size.
Yeah, no.
Which to me is a bit of a... I did a contract on Calms, it was a big grasp and I thought, I'll use my baler, which is the go wheel.
Took you ages.
All 171 bales. Thank God my PC is not a total potato, or else I think I would have destroyed.
Thank God you weren't playing on your laptop.
Oh, I wouldn't have destroyed it, but I think I would have fried my way through whatever was under my land. But yeah, 471 bales I ended up with.
Jesus Christ. Oh yeah.
That took a bit. Also took a bit of hauling,
I bet.
even with an on-load trailer, 28 bales a time.
Yeah.
I don't want to groove out the road to the shop.
I watched. Just going into movie chat here, folks. I watched Super Mario while I was away.
Good, innit?
It's good, but I was disappointed.
Well, with
There was no Yoshi. I'm thinking you can't have a Super Mario Brothers movie without Yoshi.
he's probably getting his own spin-off knowing Disney.
Look at Nintendo though, won't it? And it was Universal.
Universal. There'll be the Yoshi movie next year.
I'd happily watch that. And my sister, my darling sister, love her to bits, accidentally rented a movie last night.
Okay.
On Amazon.
What was it?
On my account. Not complaining. Fast X.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Have you seen it? You've seen it? I take it.
Oh,
Yeah,
to see it.
you went to see it, didn't you?
Oh yeah, that was one of those ones I was definitely seeing. I've told you I did really well. I went at 4 o'clock on a Wednesday afternoon. I got a private showing.
I
didn't pay for one. I just was the only person who bought. Me and a couple of people I was with, the only 3 people who bought tickets.
I was not disappointed with the ending, not gonna lie.
Oh, you've watched it already, have you?
Yeah. Watched it
How
last
good?
night.
How good is Momoa?
Fucking Momoa was brilliant. I couldn't stop laughing.
He's playing a total nut job, but he's doing it with such style. And this is possibly spoilers, I don't know. When he's sitting with them 2 dead guys painting the toenail.
At the cop station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Vatican? Well, you guys are going to hell.
I saw it originally. I saw that, like, Momoa and I thought, oh, this is interesting. And then, when just watching how his mannerisms are, and
It's like Captain Jack Sparrow, and I can really see what they meant.
yeah, that's what I sort of thought, but, like, Jack Sparrow was actually based off Keith Richards.
Was he right? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
Jack Sparrow was based off Keith Richards from the Rolling Stones, and even when he was in the film, in the original Pirates of the Caribbean movies with Johnny Depp, yeah, they used to hang out, and he sort of picked up on the mannerisms, and that's where he got the idea from to turn Jack like that, was sort of Keith Richards. But yeah, no, I get where it's coming from with Momoa. I was surprised not to see Hobbs.
He made an appearance right at the very end.
He didn't.
He had a post-credit scene.
Yeah. I just didn't notice it.
Which I think is pretty setting up well, because they've actually already said that Fast X is going to be at least a 2-part.
I heard it was a 3-part, wasn't it?
Could be 3, I said at least 2. But I can very much tell that Hobbs is going to be where part 2 goes.
Yeah. I like...
Although I still say, and somebody I was talking to a man about this, and he said it straight. I'll say it to you, exactly what he said to me. Do you think Cena's dead?
No.
I said that because I said we all thought Ham was dead for about 3 films.
Yeah.
The Fast and Furious franchise has not been afraid
To bring back.
to play that one. Plus, I still say we cannot have a film series with The Rock and John Cena in and not have them have some kind of epic fight scene at some point.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, that fight scene between Ham and Stephen.
Although I will hit you with, I read this thing online a few days ago now. What's up?
What was with the guy out of the punch bag? The
I don't know. That was never explained, but it was funny.
It was funny, but it was just like, what?
That was, yeah, I know exactly what you mean, and I don't know, but I was just, yeah. But so I read a thing online, and I think it's genius. I really do. And it's a bit of a conspiracy theory, but
Was
yeah,
just out of curiosity,
oh,
was that old footage of Walker,
yes.
or was that his brother?
No, they took old footage back from old films.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Right, so the Fast and Furious conspiracy theory. Buckle up, because this is a good one.
Go on then.
Well, basically, none of us have denied that the Fast and Furious series has become more and more unhinged on it as time's gone on. And this online theory said there's only one logical explanation for this. Remember back in the very first film finished with the drag race, didn't it?
Yeah.
Paul Walker versus Vin Diesel. The theory is, and I love this, Dominic Toretto didn't make it across the train tracks. The train wiped him out, and all the others have been him in a coma.
Yeah.
His dreams while in a coma because of the crash at the end of the first one.
Would make sense.
Well, it'd make as much sense as the films have made.
Well, yeah, because the
Let's
films
be honest.
Unhinged. Apart from like Tokyo Drift, the really
First
ramped
3 or
up.
4 weren't, but then after about the 4th one, they started to really go off. And I'm all for it, especially from about the 8th onwards, when they just accepted they went unhinged. And they've just run with it. Like when you had the car in space during the 9th one.
Yeah.
You had the guy from Tokyo Drift with the Pontiac Fiero in space.
Yeah.
Now I'm all for that because if you're gonna go mad, have fun with it. But I just love that theory that said this is all some big coma-driven dream of Dom Toretto's because he crashed that first film. And like at the end of the last one, he's just gonna cut to him in a hospital bed. Come on, Dom, wake up! We need to open a sandwich shop in half an hour.
What with bloody, Letty coming? Tell it.
With Letty and his sister, his sister and that, because obviously Paul Walker couldn't because external sources make that difficult.
Yeah.
But it's just,
Well, it has. The series has gone a bit unhinged.
I'm all. To be honest with you, I'm all for it because, like I say, they've just lent into it.
I mean, to be honest, playing as soon as I saw the bomb. All right, this spoiler to anybody: the bomb going towards the Vatican on fire, and him knocking it with a car. I just got Rocket League there right away.
Yeah. Well, look at the way the bloody truck, he managed to flip the truck forwards like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Impressive stunt work, I will give it.
yeah. But it was
good.
It was. I'd say to anybody, if you like cars, the fashion films, if you're willing to turn your brain off a little bit and just let them do what they're doing, they're genius. If you try and look for seriousness and plot points, you're going to come disappointed. But if you just want to watch some silly action and a group of people obviously being paid a shit ton of money to have some fun, then you're gonna enjoy it.
I mean, one of my favourite Fast and Furious moments is Jason Statham and the baby playing with the headphones. That
Told you, to me the Pontiac in space, just because of how absurd.
I mean, I noticed they brought the.
And pretty much any scene involving Roman, because he always manages to be an absolute genius.
Fucks things up.
No, but just in general, there's the one where he's trying to get a snack out of the machine, I think it's the 5th one, and the Rock just shoots it.
Yeah.
What was it, the comment about you still buying your t-shirts at Baby Gap?
I mean, it was nice to see Ramsey back.
Oh yeah, that was it. And there was Ramsey driving that truck down the hill in Edinburgh in the last one.
I mean, yeah, it's just, it was nuts, but like we say, you know, you got Aquaman there playing an absolute psycho.
Lunatic. So you've got Statham, you've got a lot of really big names.
Wasn't too sure who the agency dude was. Didn't see that coming at all.
That's the other one. Do we think Kurt Russell's character's dead?
Mr. Nobody.
Yeah.
No. Because he was supposed to go on the radar, wasn't he? I mean, Christ, I'm hoping that was makeup, because Helen Mirren looked bloody tired.
You leave the Queen alone.
She was good in red.
Yeah.
First time I ever saw that. Whoever gave Helen Mirren an AK-47. Genius.
Well, I thought her starting the Fast and Furious, very much said to most of England she's known as playing the Queen. The first thing she says in the film is where Vin Diesel meets her, you got the title, I finished my tea and I'm fucking thirsty.
Yeah.
Such a brilliant opening line.
And that was...
Is that the 8th one?
Was that the one with Sub? That was when God's Eye first came around.
Was it the one after this? Was it the one before God's Eye? I can't...
No,
this is the thing.
I think it's the one with God. It was the one with God's Eye and the Sub and where you first met Cypher.
This is the thing, because I know this sounds bad when we're both fans of the series, we can't name which films, but there's now been that many films and that many little things that have happened that placing them all isn't the easiest task.
Yeah. I mean, we don't class Tokyo Drift.
What do you mean? Tokyo Drift is probably the strongest film of them all, let's be honest.
No. I've never really classed Tokyo.
Oh, I like it. I've never seen Hobbs and Shaw.
I watched Hobbs and Shaw on back.
I've never actually seen it.
Yeah, it's not a bad spin-off. It's good. If you like the two characters, yeah, I would give it a watch. I'm not gonna.
I do plan to. I don't know. I do plan to. I don't know why I've never seen it. It just never appeared on my radar.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say much about it because if you are gonna see it, then I don't want to spoil anything. But no, I'd give it a watch. It's probably one of the better spin-offs. Like, I don't even get why. See, to me, I'm not. You're probably gonna kill me for this, and probably a lot of other people will kill me for saying this. I found Tokyo Drift a weaker film.
No, hey, we're all entitled to our opinions, no matter how wrong they are.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Okay, Han was good. Was it Lucas Black?
I can't get on with his accent. That's the only thing in that film that I don't like. That Southern American drawl accent he's got, just
in the film, yeah.
Yeah.
But he doesn't.
Oh yeah,
because he doesn't have that in.
I also, after listening to Nerd Cube's take on these films, which I've talked about before, he's genius. You've not heard those podcasts, by the way.
What, with him and
Mike Biffle?
Mike Biffle. No, I have not listened to him. Yeah.
You want to listen? When he talks, he's supposed to be a teenager. He's supposed to be a teenager. How freaking old? He looks about 40. And I just love that series of watching because you hear it done, especially after about the 4th one. Mike keeps going to him and going, right, what do you think is going to happen in the next one? And he's going as absurd as he can think of. And anybody who knows the film, they sat there going, you don't know the freaking half of it. After about the second film, we asked him, what do you think is going to happen? He said, like, Helen Mirren's going to come in as an assassin. And we were like, you're not friggin' far off.
No.
Well, it might be he's going foreshadowing.
because I don't know if he's even seen the films, or has he? Dan.
He's seen up tonight because he was watching them to do the podcast. He'd never seen them beforehand. He was watching them as part of that.
Yeah. Oh, I'd happily do that.
Yeah.
Go back watch them all and do podcasts about.
It's. I'm not against it with you. It's one of those. Let's make sure we've got time for the projects we've got already planned before we start.
Well, we've got obviously we do the F1 podcast, which is available on Spotify, Amazon, and Samsung Podcasts. I need to discuss with you next time, possibly tomorrow night if you're on early. I need to send you a couple of things, but I'll tell you that in a minute. Still there?
Was our Wonder Bread sponsorship come through?
I'm sitting on 8 more, put it that way.
How many cans of Red Bull are getting delivered to my house?
for the podcast sponsorship, we've got a lot. Put it that way. But, yeah. How come you like Tokyo Drift anyways?
The thing when you take away it's actually a pretty solid film in terms of plot and that, it's not a bad.
I think the hardest one to watch, and it's still the hardest one to sort of watch, is it was the one where they never finished before Paul Walker died. I still think that's one of the hardest ones to watch. And obviously you see the way they split at the end kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still one of them. But he was good in that role.
Oh yeah. Well, that's why they've never tried to sort of replace that role. They've gone in a different angle, haven't they?
Yeah.
I think they realised you were not going to replace that role.
No.
You know, I'm not going to get this job. I was hoping to get this job finished. I'm not going to.
I don't think I'll get this job finished either.
Bloody hell.
And you said, and this is why, like I said, if we'd have stuck at 8, if we stick to,
I think 6 is an extra. You're 6 and 10 done in the default in game.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if the mod will allow you to do others. I would have to look. I've not actually looked at the files or anything. But
well, it's not that that's going to be the problem. It's the fact that we didn't get the full day on to do what we were doing. We'd lost time in the day.
Yeah.
So even if, like you say, it started at 6 AM to 8, that gives us plenty of time. It's just we didn't have the time.
Yeah. What have I got there? 6, so even if I even if I bought that, I won't get it all on. Well.
I've got a few. I think we've got 5 minutes in game time.
I'm just going to have to leave my stuff. I would also try and make this a bit of a ground rule, but you're alright to leave stuff in your own fields. But I would maybe suggest we don't leave stuff in like AI's fields.
Oh yeah.
You get what I mean by that?
I mean, can we don't? Oh yeah, we can do the contracts. We can do the contracts. Yeah, don't
Yeah.
leave stuff on AI's field, but leave stuff.
If you want to leave something on your own field, that's you're inconveniencing yourself. Or pretend, you know what I mean? If you were playing it's like realistic.
Yeah, well, I'm technically not really inconveniencing myself. If we had one of the other mods in, which I'm not suggesting we bring in, because that would be an absolute fucking ball ache of more work.
Which one's that?
Teleport.
No,
That
and that's
more
what I
work.
meant to say, by the way. Teleporting yourself, I'm allowing. You know, say I don't want us resetting machinery and teleporting that.
Yeah,
Or like for us to get to the shop and stuff. As you saw, I used teleporting to get to you. Right, well, it is now 9 o'clock, so we want to be finishing this.
yep, we do.
Can you give me one moment to put what I've got on my front loader down?
Well, I'm just leaving my stuff on the field.
Yeah, but I don't want to leave stuff on a front loader just in case a respawn causes it to like ping stuff around.
Yeah. Are you wanting me to join to you?
No, it's up to you. What do you want to do? Should we meet back at the shop?
Yeah, we can meet back
Just
at the
thinking
shop.
that way we're not like maybe seeing anything of each other's.
But that way then, obviously, well, you've seen my equipment.
Yeah, well, you probably see mine running about. I've
Yeah,
no
but
issue with that.
there's not a lot we can really do. The shop is tiny.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're going to end this one here. So, thank you.
Please give us your feedback. What you thought of this? What you think of this series? This idea? Whether it's something you want to see more of, or whether you've got tips for what we're doing. Please get in touch. We always love hearing from you.
Yeah. So, obviously, thank you to David for joining.
You're welcome.
And obviously helping set this up and start it and,
More than happy.
you know, finally get around to doing something we said.
That's a rarity for us.
So, yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. You can support the channel in the description. And me and David will see you in the next episode. So until then,
So long and thanks for the crops.
goodbye for now.